Hey everybody, this is Steve. Today's my review of this magical device here called HUSO. Real quick, if you don't know anything about me, if you see this video somewhere else besides on my Facebook page, my name is Steve Keller. I'm a holistic reset coach. I've been in the natural health holistic business for about 24 years, and for the past 10 years I've been helping private clients rewire their emotional health. And right now I've got clients all over the world. I'm very fortunate for that. Many of my clients are actually practitioners themselves, and people come to me to help me resolve some crazy emotional life experiences and issues. And I just want to really quickly talk about this. A lot of people have been following some information I've been posting about this, and we're very eager to know my personal experience. What HUSO is, it stands for Human Sounds. It's a sound therapy device designed to reset your nervous system. And I'll just give you a very brief story. Like last week or a little bit before that, I saw a Facebook ad for this device, and I saw it, and I'm like, this device actually does what it says it will do. This will be freaky effective for my clients. And I quickly told one of my clients about it. This woman has a crazy stressful life, right? Her husband died young of an aneurysm, leaving her with 4 children. One is a severely autistic girl, a teenager. Another one who has, we'll just say other daughter gets sent off to boarding school boot camp for girls who have a little bit of an attitude, okay? And so her life is crazy stressful because the autistic daughter's screaming all the time. She's like constant like fight or flight if her daughter's going to hurt herself or run off, or if she's going to scream. And so I suggested she get this even before I got it. And she immediately did. And she sent me a message. All it said was, got the HUSO. Boom. She goes, I'm halfway through cleaning my garage. I feel amazing. My autistic daughter is no longer biting herself. She's not violently opposing me anything I tell her to do. She goes, my cousin came over. She's bipolar. She tried it once, and she goes, I think I'm a little more connected to reality. Anyways, so I actually got mine yesterday, and I think everyone in my family's used it at least once, and everyone immediately was like, wow, love it. Really, I was kind of quantifying a lot of people's results. I saw increases in immune function and nervous system, and the degree and quality of cellular communication, and saw their vagus nerve coming in, and across the board sleep was amazing. That's one of the reasons I got it. Especially my teenage son has real issues with sleep and relaxing, and he used it last night. He had to get up and go to the airport this morning to go to New York, and I talked to him on the phone today. He's like, oh wow. He goes, yeah, that worked awesome. He goes, I fell asleep, didn't even wake up to take that thing off. So I'm going to give you a little bit of information on that. So first of all, it comes in this beautiful carrying case. You can put it in here, right? Beautiful box it comes in with it as well. HUSO, it's kind of a cool little magnetic strip thing here with a bunch of cool instructions in here. The unit itself is right here. So this unit comes with 10 settings, but there's a port on the back where you'll be able to download new programs in the future. And so you have 2 controls on it. One is to select a program that you want to use. One for the headphones, and when I got it, I purchased it with the headphones, which I'm glad I did. And the other 2 change the intensity of the pads. So basically what this is you've got the headphones and 4 pads here. And the pads individually, these pads have a very specific crystal in them, and you put them, for example, on your wrists and ankles, kind of like here on your wrists and on your ankles, about an inch or 2 above the ankle bone. And what happens is you feel the frequency of the program go through your whole body. It's super cool. And the kind of the basic idea behind it is that our whole body is wired for sound, especially since our body is 60-70% water, and this device is designed to go through the fascia and impact your entire body with a message, okay, to relax, that it's okay, right? To reset your nervous system from fight or flight to rest and relaxation. And you know, one of the things I deal with all the time with clients who come to me is their nervous system whacked, and they don't, there's something about life that they don't feel connected to safe, okay? And what happens for a lot of people too is if they've had trauma or intense amounts of stress, it gets real messy, because what will happen as a message of safety will trigger a fight or flight response because of what they've experienced. Like if someone says to them, trust me, right? They go, it's not safe at all. So what this is that it's very interesting. It's patented. It's not a digital sound. It's a lossless, more analog sound. And the sound you're going to hear through the headphones is actually from people's voices, the human sound. So they take people who are gifted and do this for a living in terms of healing people with sound. You can talk about Native American healers and Tibetan monks and people from Aboriginals, you know, all sorts of people who are gifted and know this in their culture that sound can heal. And it's programming in the machine on different settings with different objectives, okay? And then you just put the headphones on, strap it to your wrist, press play, 20, 30 minutes later, you're like, yeah. One thing I find that everyone else found is like people go, like, I'm breathing deeper. You know, one thing that happens is people experience the motion of shock or panic, and both shock or panic, what it does to you is you go, right? And when that happens, you don't go, right? So that's what we're seeing almost immediately in our family, just in 24 hours use. People go, oh wow, I'm relaxed and I'm sleeping better and everything is chill. So a couple of the potential benefits that people are going to see with this. One is sleep. I slept amazing last night. My wife this morning said too, she's like, oh wow, I slept good. I don't think I tossed and turned at all. You're going to see, because when your nervous system calms down, you're going to see real significant increase in a healthy immune response, and especially for people, I think, who are dealing with autoimmune disorders. That's my very educated guess, is that a lot of my clients are dealing with wacky health issues and the often multiple autoimmune disorders. When you can rewire their nervous system, then their immune system comes back on the line in an intelligent way. The technical term is the level of glycosylation in their body, or the level of cellular communication. And that's actually something I've been kind of nerding out and measuring by muscle testing and everyone who's been doing that, and that's really significant increase in that. When I do private sessions with clients and I work with them, and I find that the percentage of glycosylation goes up significantly, even before they say anything, I'll say, hey, how are your symptoms of your condition? They'll go, oh yeah, I'm actually feeling really good. So people who've dealt with a lot of trauma are going to see real benefit. ADD, ADHD, the ability to focus. The company has a lot of athletes using this. In fact, and if you're an NFL person, recently in the NFL Combine, a lot of the athletes were using this and saw a lot of world records. The people who were using this were setting world records. And you don't know if it's just the machine, but I'm sure they're doing other stuff as well. Some professional football players are saying when they use this before the game, there's a setting called focus. They find the whole game slows down and they can see the bigger picture and all the moving parts better. People who are doing things like jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu is very intricate. It's kind of jiu-jitsu is kind of a game of chess with a very high stakes, okay? They've got CEOs who use the machine before very important meetings where they're negotiating huge contracts. You've got to be incredibly focused on all the details. One of the things that someone I heard a podcast talk about was that he'd had incredible improvement in digestion, and that totally clicked with me, because I see that very often in working with clients on my own, that a lot of emotions and stress hit your gut in a big way, and when you start relieving those emotions, then all these crazy digestive issues start to resolve themselves. And in fact, that's one thing I've been muscle testing on my whole family. Everyone's using HUSO so far is how well their digestion is working before and after, and seeing quite a bit of results with that. People with, people who are on the spectrum, what's really interesting with people on the spectrum, they'll often say, I want to do this, but my body won't let me. The nervous system response to put them in fight or flight is over the top. And so one of my friends who just almost immediately, her autistic daughter quit biting herself and started chilling out, just like very quickly. One thing people are going to find too is the benefits from doing something like this are compounding, okay? The other thing personally that I found, and I'll just say this, that I'm kind of a biohacking nerd. I love spending money on stuff like this. I've previously, one of my previous favorite tools was a binaural brain entrainment audio program from a guy named John Assaraf, who's, if you've ever seen the movie The Secret, he's one of the people in it. Incredibly successful businessman, very into technology on how to change your neurology and your brain and everything. And I actually spent $1,000 on a binaural audio program of his, which worked extremely well. Anytime I would use it consistently, I got tremendous results. I would say in the first 24 hours of using this, I'm like, wow, this is going to work much better for me in terms of how in alignment I feel with my goals and my ability to manifest what I want to in life. So that's the kind of basics. I'm going to put a link down below where you can get it after the first, full disclaimer, after my first client got incredible results. I emailed them, I'm like, I need to be an affiliate because I'm going to tell everybody about this. So I will include a link below and a code where you can get $25 off, and please use that code. They'll send me a small thank you. Just kind of the way I pay the bills around here and able to do all this stuff for you. These are the headsets, so you can get it with headsets or without. I got the headsets. I'm glad I did. They're a high quality over the ear headphones that kind of fold up into this nice bag, and so it's easy to transport, so that it worked real well for me. Anyways, if you're interested, I've created kind of a spreadsheet where I'm documenting which program people use and what their results are in my own family. And if you're interested in seeing some of those results, including my results, let me know, and I'll include a link and you can check out that Google document. Anyways, if you have any questions about it, let me know. But there's a lot of information on their website as well. Thanks.